sa lahat. Ngayon po ay January 12, 2021. To my fellow OFWs here in the Middle East, night po, no? It's already 10:52 in the evening. And nasa Pilipinas, magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. So, today we will discuss the PCI price movement ngayong araw. So, we will stick the PCI if it is going up or going down today. So, Philippine Stock Exchange yesterday ay hit po na yung line resistance, horizontal resistance line. So now, let us go to the chart. So this Philippine Stock Exchange Index today is down. So the current level of the PCI as of today, January 12, 2021, and nasa 7,250.11. So if you see the price movement yesterday here, January 11, the price is hitting this resistance line above, this horizontal resistance. So if you see this candle here, there is a rejection of the price of the level of the PCI yesterday. So it is expected that today there is a adjustment of the price, and today it is reducing 0.64%. So tomorrow or in the next days, you need to watch this area, this horizontal support, kung mag-hold si PCI in this area. So we're hoping that PCI mag-hold, no? It will stay above this line, and is going sideways. So this is good for PCI. So if you see the previous price movement of the Philippine Stock Exchange Index, this line here, this is the resistance line. This is the major resistance line of PCI. This incline line, this is the major resistance of the PCI. So now he is here, this line. So we're hoping that tomorrow or next days, as I said, there's a bounce in this area. So, and still the exponential moving average is 20 ay mag-hold, no? So we zoom it out. So we see here, there is a pullback. We need to see on this line if there is a bounce. So sana mag-bounce si PCI. And if you see the monthly is still below the signal line. This red line, this is the signal line, so monthly is still below. But he is ito form up po si blue line. So we're hoping that the blue line will cross again the red line. So the EDX is still above 25 and the RSI is above 50. So for me, you need to see if there is a bounce on this support area, this line. and you will stay in this area. So dapat mag-hold si PCI in this area. And if it's going sideways, then it's good. But if not, if ever the uh, level of PCI will break this horizontal support, then we'll see here in this area. It's near the AMA50. But it's good, no? If PCI will stay above in this line. So we will check today the request. So I see the request now. So this is not intended for recommendation or buying. So this is the disclaimer. No? This is only for educational purposes. We study the support and the system based on the actual price movement of the stock. So the first one is PRMX. Let's check the price movement of PRMX. We'll see move the Prmx Corporation. So PRMX. This area here is resistant because there is a rejection of the price. So the price is going to hit again in this area, and then there is another rejection. So this is the resistant area. Now the price is climbing up in this area. Now again it is rejected. So we know really that this area is a resistant area. The resistant area near the EMA 200. By the way, this green line, this is the exponential moving averages 200. Exponential moving averages 200. Now, this area here, the current price of Prmx is below EMA 20, but is above EMA 200. This green line. This green line. This is exponential moving average 200. So for me, we need to watch this line, this support line, this horizontal line. If PRMX I would hold in this horizontal support. This is the horizontal support of PRMX. So it's good now. If it holds again, and then there's a bounce because it is above AMA 200 and in the support area. But if ever the price will break this horizontal support and it's going in this area, so keep away muna. We need to wait another price movement of PRMX. But for me, I will see this horizontal support na mag-hold si PRMX, this area. This is the area we need to watch for PRMX. Okay, but if there is no bounce in this area, then keep away muna, then wait if there is a bounce in this next support below. Because I think, how many percent this one, on this line, up to this line is 6%. So if there is a breakout of this support, and then the price was going down and below, this is 6%. So iwas muna tayo then if there is a breakout of this horizontal support. But if there's a bounce, so it's good for Prmx if there's a bounce in this area because, as I said, it is still about exponential moving average is 200. So if you have a position for PRMX, if you buy it in the bottom line, in the bottom area, just check this horizontal support na mag-hold this line. Okay? But for those who want to buy, just wait if there is a reversal candle or there's a bounce in this area. If you see a reversal candle, it's good, no? But if this support and a break, then keep away muna because it will go down. This needs support muna. So just monitor this area. This is for me. This is my own analysis that we need to watch this horizontal support na mag-hold yung price ni PRMX on this line. So next one is CLI. Price movement of CLI. Last time we discussed this, I think 1 week ago. Sibulan Master is now climbing on this resistance area, this area. This line is a resistance, there's a rejection, resistance. This line, there's a rejection. Now again, he is trying to uh, hit this line, this resistance line. Now what we're going to do, I will make a line, put the incline line in this area. So this is the incline line for PRMF for CLI. Let's see. Now we need to watch that this incline support ay hindi ma-break ni CLI. And if there's a rejection tomorrow, uh, we'll make sure that this horizontal support ay mag-hold and this incline support ay mag-hold. But if ever there's a breakout, then the next movement of the price will go on this location. So if that happens, we will wait for another opportunity. But for now, we need to watch the price movement of CLI. So if ever CLI will break this, it is good. There's a possibility that they will uh, hit again this previous 52-week high, which is 5.5, this red line. So, but for now, just for me, I will wait if there's a breakout of this resistance line, this horizontal line. And this incline and horizontal support ay dapat hindi ma-break ni CLI. And if the price will stay above on this area, so we need to monitor because there's a possibility that this horizontal resistance ay ma-break ni CLI. So this is my thought for CLI. I want to see if I have a position for CLI now. This is my reference line, this incline support, and this horizontal support. If ever there is a breakout, then I will go except because this is the next possible direction of CLI. So that is my thought for CLI. We need to watch this incline support and horizontal support na hindi mag-break ni CLI. So next one is GMA7. 7. The price movement of GMA7 is going sideways, and price movement of GMA7. If you see here, this area is a resistant area because there is a rejection. Now the price again hitting this area and it is rejected again. So, but the good thing for GMA7 is still above on this horizontal support, this area. So you need to watch the AMA20 I'm a gold and this horizontal support I am a gold. So we need to see if there is a breakout of this resistance area. So I can do an incline support, incline resistance. So now, if there is a breakout of this incline resistance and horizontal resistance, so this is good for GME7, and this is the next possible direction of the price. But if ever there is no breakout, then keep going on because this pattern now is become bearish if ever the price will go back on this line. So we need to watch if there is a breakout of this incline resistance and this horizontal resistance. But if ever they will going back on this line, this support, then wait way more now because there's a possibility that the price will go back again in this previous low because it will create a bearish pattern. So we need to wait if there's a breakout and we need to monitor GMA7. As I said, if there's a breakout of this incline resistance and horizontal resistance because the possible direction is down. So we need to wait if there is a breakout. Uh, we'll see the price movement of Vista. Now, Vista, as we discussed last time, there is a bounce here. This is the support. And this is the possible direction of Vista. So yesterday is hitting on this area, but again today there's a rejection. Now the price is below the AME20, this low line. So we need to watch uh, VLL, the next price movement of VLL. If ever VLL will not go sideways, then the possibility he will go back in this area. So if you don't have any position for VLL, we need to wait another price movement of VLL. Because if you buy now, there's a possibility that the price will go back in this area. So we need to go on this location here. So we need to wait. No? We don't want to be aggressive for now because VLL is napaka-bearish po yung candle ni VLL. So we need to wait if there is a bounce and the next support below. In this area, there's a bounce, but if not, possibly it will go back to this line. So, but if ever the price will break this resistance here, then it's good because the next possible direction in this area. This is only my analysis for that. But for now, I am the one. I will wait another price movement of BLM if they will hit another support below because the price now is below AMA20 and the candle is very strong. So we need to watch another price movement of BRL. It will go down and hit next support below. Next one is Emperador. So we need to see the price movement of Emperador will break. So now if you see the price Emperador is down by 0.79. So we're down to see Emperador now 0.79. If you see the chart, it's going sideways. And now this area here is the resistance area. But if ever Emperador will stay above this line, we need to watch if the price will go back above this line. And if the price above the AMA 20, this blue line. But for now, if you see the current price of Emperador is below the AMA 20. So now we will watch that Imperator price will go back above this horizontal line. And if you see above this line, if you see a bullish candle, we need to monitor. Because now the space of Imperator is limited. There's a possibility it will go down, go back to this support, this line. That's why we are not aggressive for today for Imperator for me because this area still acts as a resistance. So there's a possibility that the Imperator price will go back on this line. But if ever, for me, if the price will go up above on this line and stay above on this line and there is accumulation above on this line and the price will go above 8.20, then we need to see because there's a possibility that the price will break this resistance line, this line. So this is my thought for Imperator. Next one is Bell Corporation. So we need to see the price action of Bell Corporation. And this is one of the stock going up last month. If you see the price movement of Bell Corporation, this area here, this is the withdrawal line. This line here is sorry, this area here is a support, and now with the price going up and there is a rejection, it acts as a resistance, and the price going down and again hitting this area, and there's a retracement again, and acts as a resistance. So we know already that this line is a resistance, but last November, then the price break this resistance line, and the price is going up. Now what we're going to do now, we need to wait, and we need to see and monitor that this line by policy Bell Corporation here. So we need to watch, monitor Bell price movement. Now we can draw another line here. You can project the previous high This is the previous side. And then you can draw another minor resistance in this area. There is a minor resistance in this area here. Okay. So now it's clear that if the price will go up above on this line, so it's good. Huh? But for now, this is our reference. This support uh, will make sure that this support stay for mag-hold, no? And break this line. If this line will break, this a possibility that the price will go up and hit again this next resistance line. But for now, if we have a position, for me, I will wait. This horizontal support, I mag-hold. And if ever there's a breakout there of this resistance line, this minor resistance, then we need to hold and wait until this line, we will hit this line. So if ever, if there is a breakout of this horizontal support, then we need to keep away muna, no? Because the price, possible, it will go back or hit this. So you need to watch, no? This horizontal support and hindi ma-break ni Bell Corporation. So this is my reference for me that this line should not be break by Bell Corporation. If Bell Corporation break this resistance line around, then it's good. But the important, this line, horizontal support, will not be broken because if possible, we will go back on this red line in the repeat area. So next one is dito. See dito calculation. This will be next moment of dito. I will go to Acen first. Then what's the problem? Another problem with this. Okay. Now this is the chart on Acen. If you see Acen is down by 9.29%. 87% today. So we need to be careful buying these shares now, unless we will drop on this line, this horizontal support. Now for me, if I'm the one, this line, I will draw this line support. Uh, Dapat mag-hold si Acen on this area, this horizontal support and this inclined support. So we need to see if there's a bounce in this area. This is the previous resistance of Acen. So we need to see if there's a latest. Last time there's a latest on this area, but now again, this going back on this line. So we need to see if there's a bounce here. If there's a bounce, and again, if the price will go up above AMA20, this blue line, so it's good. Provided that this incline support ay mag-hold and this horizontal support ay mag-hold. But if ever these two lines, incline and horizontal support, ay break, then this not good for AC because the price will go back below on this line. This is a resistance line of AC. So for me, I need AC to stay above on this horizontal support, and if there's a bound, it's good. And this incline support ay dapat mag-hold. So we need to see is next price movement tomorrow. So for me, this is my analysis for Acen. I want Acen to stay above on this horizontal support, this line and this incline support. If ever we break this line, it is not good for Acen. But if there's a bounce here, this horizontal support, and again the price will go up above 820, then it is good. But we need to monitor this line, this horizontal support line, and this line, line support. Dapat mag-hold si Acen in this area. The next one is dito. Dito also is going down by 5.68% today. CB is support. This line here is the support, this area. And now this area and this line, when the break needed, then there is a bounce and act as a resistance area. So now we need to see dito CME mag-hold on this line. There is a bounce today in this line. But for me, I need dito to stay above on this line. Okay, this incline support. And if ever dito will break this line, so of course the price will go back in this area, this line. So we're hoping that dito will stay above in this incline line, and it's going sideways and break this horizontal resistance. But if ever dito will break this line, incline support, this is the main support we need to watch for dito. But this is not good if you come back on this area. But if there's a bounce in this area, then you can buy and then sell if there's a rejection in this line. But for me, the goal for dito that we will not break this incline support, this line. So we need to see dito will stay above on this line. So this is my thoughts for dito, but it's depend on you. We have a different analysis in the stock market. But for my analysis, I want D2 to stay above on this incline support. Okay, so that is my analysis for D. So I hope you learned something about this discussion. And if you have comments, just put your comments on the comments box, and we will discuss it, and we will share analysis of this stock market. So that's all for today. Thank you very much, and God bless us all.